What's up everyone, Drew and Hunter from Misfit Athletics, and today we are talking about a non-mandatory piece that you're going to be seeing in phase 3. We are going to be working on the skill of the snatch every single week. That will be mandatory, but if you need a little bit of extra work with your technique, with your overhead position, we put together this little complex that we think that's really going to help. So 2 things within the snatch that we really want to be able to focus on in this and in the separate skill work is going to be using your feet to cue yourself to pull under. And then once you've moved your feet, using the weight of the barbell to actually help you. The heavier the barbell is, the more you're going to be able to pull under it. You're going to have better speed there. That's easier said than done. The snatch itself is such a dynamic movement that we want to be able to give you guys that same concept, but sort of a little bit easier with the bar on your back as opposed to all the way at your hip after a dynamic movement. So the complex is going to be 1 drop snatch and 2 pause overhead squats. The drop snatch is going to work on that, and the pause overhead squats is just going to help working that overhead position, which everybody could use a little bit of help with. So Hunter is going to take the bar out of the rack. He's going to get into his snatch grip, and it's going to feel a little awkward for him, but he's going to trust the fact that if his feet move, he's going to be able to cue himself down into a squat, and he's going to use the fact that there's weight on this barbell to press against it. So instead of having that dip drive like you would have in a snatch balance, he's going to trust his movement enough to just move his feet and press up into the barbell. Go ahead. Now we're going to add those 2 pause overhead squats. We're just going to stop in that bottom position. Go ahead and come back up. Rack that barbell for me. When you're working on this, you really want to try to have that skill focus in mind. If he knows that this is a new movement for him, he can go a little bit lighter. He can pause for longer in the bottom of that overhead squat. The better you get at it, the more weight that you can add, the more you can focus, more kind of on that speed. All right, everyone, so just to recap, we're gonna make sure that our feet are where they would be in the starting position of a snatch. We're gonna cue ourselves to move under the barbell by moving our feet, and then we're gonna take our time in those pause overhead squats to really solidify that overhead position. As the phase goes on, start to add a little bit of weight. It'll mix really well with the snatch work, and then next phase we're going to peak that snatch. Good luck.